Welcome to another episode of Sweeper and the Keeper. If you don't know by now, we are your host. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Matt. How you doing?
You just had to do it. You just had to do it.
I had to, man.
Anyways, a quick reminder, you can get your soccer needs, gear, whatever, at European Sports.
You can shop at any of their 3 locations or go online at europeansports.com.
Love
Jesse, when was the last time you played foot golf?
It's been 2 years since
Okay.
I played foot golf. Why we're mentioning that, we are proud to announce we will be partnering with Kicks to Cure Cancer fundraiser. A couple of great guys that I know. If I miss anyone part of the organization or the fundraiser, please let me know. But Jason and Justin, 2 great guys. They're brothers. Foot golf. It's soccer. You're kicking a soccer ball into a big old hole
On a golf course.
on a golf course.
It's a lot of fun, actually.
The date, save the date right now, August 17th.
Yes, sir.
We want you there with us, the podcast, the crew. The crew's going to be there.
Yeah.
Just 4 of us for the crew itself, but you can join us. We want you to join us. And if you don't play, guess what? Come and drink with us, because it's going to be a party.
Yeah, it's a fun time. Get out there, enjoy company, and also help fundraise for Kicks to Cure Cancer.
Yeah, it's a great fundraiser, and I think it's a couple hours that we're out there
Yeah.
having fun on the golf course. But then there's an after party at a local brewery. It's just one big party, one great fundraiser, great cause. We got the details. I sent out a mass invitation to a lot of people
Yeah, I got it.
to come and join. If you don't have one, please contact us personally if you know us, or you can contact us on any of our social medias, which is on our link tree.
Yeah. Or
Get
just
the information.
comment on this video when it posts.
Comment on the video.
And then we'll respond to it almost immediately if we can.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
We want you there. We want to raise hella money this year.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I wasn't there last year. I was at an Offspring concert with Simple Plan and Sum 41 with a couple buddies. They know. But 2 years ago, I'm repping one of the T-shirts. Great cause.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm looking forward. This year's gonna be an absolute blast.
A lot of fun, a lot of fundraising, a lot
Great
of
people.
raffles.
Great people.
A lot of
Raffles.
prizes and stuff.
We'll be part of the raffles.
Yeah.
Our gear, some merchandise. It'll be like a little basket sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be great. All right. Other than that,
Let's get into this episode then, huh?
the champions.
It sounds way better on TV.
Yeah, we're not the professional singers.
So, quarterfinal. Quarterfinal.
Just round of 16.
Round of 16.
Leg 2.
Leg 2.
Don't have to make it so
Quarterfinals
complicated.
coming up.
Yes, thank you.
All right. A lot of good matches, I think.
A lot.
Yeah. It was definitely a good round.
We knew a couple teams were probably going to advance easily,
Yeah.
which we'll discuss. But the first match of leg 2, Bayern and Letzo.
So, that's my team. It's our team.
It's our team, yes.
And for all the doubters out there, Bayern Munich won 3-0. At Anger at 3-1. They're moving on. Beautiful game.
Hurricane continuing
Yeah.
his hot streak.
Yeah.
That man cannot be detained.
No. 2 goals.
2 goals and good old Thomas Mueller.
Thomas Mueller.
The heart and soul of what a Bayern
Yeah.
player should be.
Without a doubt.
I was a little hesitant coming in the second leg, but I knew at home what they're capable of.
Yeah.
And it was good to see the old Bayern Munich back in action, meaning we're going to bend you over. And we're
Yeah.
going to show no mercy, especially
man.
league play that weekend, 8-1 victory.
That was a hell of a game, man.
They needed it, and it shows that Bayern could be back. It could be the turning point for Bayern Munich for not only Champions League, but for their league play.
Yeah, they're 10 points down with about 9 games left. They
Tough.
have a chance.
Tough.
But
It's tough.
I believe in Bayern Munich, man. They're our team. Talking about this game itself, I think like you said, the real Bayern came back. They were dominant. They were shooting a lot. They were getting shots on target. Sane actually was playing pretty well, I think. He's got to learn to finish those.
He
They cut across the box.
we
And the
talked about
left-footed
that.
shoot.
I messaged you.
Yeah.
If he can capitalize on the Robin left foot
Robin.
cut curler,
I wrote Robin right here in my notes.
Sane would be unstoppable.
Yeah.
But he just cannot. Like you said, he needs to capitalize on those cut in left footers.
Yeah.
And otherwise, he's deadly. He's deadly.
Yeah, without a doubt.
He's slumping, but like, that kid. I feel for him. Oh,
Cheers,
drink
brother.
break. Don't worry
Also,
about that.
just want to bring up like the defense and goalie, man. Well, Noir, man. Both games, the only time Lazo scored was from that PK kick from Upamecano.
Oh, yeah. He should never start again.
I mean, they PK in the last game, hard to save him. 3-0 this game. Noir had a hell of a good saves, breakaway saves,
Yep.
crosses into the box. No Upamecano, no problem. He should not be playing. De Legit, the hell of a shot on that
Love
corner
him.
for the Mueller goal. He thought he scored. Everyone thought he scored. It wasn't until the announcers brought it back. They're like, oh, Mueller headed it.
And this is why the Bayern fans crave Diligent.
Yeah.
That kid is a wonder, and he should always be starting, no
Yeah.
matter what. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's league, anything.
I mean, he can move up and play a CDM.
And I gotta say, we're blessed that he wants to stay at Bayern because Thomas is leaving in the summer. But if Thomas would be staying in the summer, I think he'd be exit.
Tuchel?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry.
Okay. There's a couple Thomases. I'm like, Thomas
Yeah,
Mueller.
sorry,
I'm
I
like, whoa.
apologize. If Thomas Tuchel, the coach, current coach, would be
Yeah.
staying, I think D Legit would be out the door because he
Yeah.
didn't. Nope. And it's great to see him. I mean, we could talk about this game, Lazio with their fan group, with what they did the night before. They can all go to hell.
Some bad news, though, for the first round. The away game,
yeah.
Bayern Munich is not allowed to have any fans there due to their actions at the Lazio home field with the pyrotechnics, the fireworks, the flares.
And Copenhagen, they said.
And Copenhagen. They just
And-
caused...
and they said Copenhagen.
They caused an issue. But Bayern are going to be with no fans at their next Champions League game.
Away.
Away.
No
fans, no problem. Bayern Munich still has that killer German spirit.
Whoever it'll be.
Hopefully it's Barcelona, because like Thomas Mueller says, no matter what happens,
Barcelona's gonna pay for
is
it.
going to lose.
They're going to pay for it. All right. Real Sociedad, PSG. We have PSG going, I think, all day.
Yeah.
Mbappe just showing his power, his strength. 2 goals.
2 more goals, man. That first goal, did you watch it?
What was it? Near post?
He
It
beat
was-
a guy at like the 6-yard box kind of
Yeah,
in the
and then
corner,
he
and
just
then he just rocketed it.
missed-
Man.
yeah, the
Dude,
power, sheer
that's-
power.
That kid is the next Ballon d'Or winner. Him and
We'll see.
Now
As
that
long as Messi still plays, they'll. I'm holding my breath.
But
on
a
this
2-1 win with PSG, 4-1 in aggregate. We kind of knew that was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, what I saw, the stat wise, I think this second game, it was actually close in numbers.
It was Real
was better for Real
Sociedad.
Sociedad.
They had heart. They were trying. They knew they had a whole
Yeah.
an avalanche to climb, but
Yeah, that's true.
They played pretty hard through the whole game. It's just you can't contain Mbappe no matter what team he's on.
No, that guy's an animal.
I hope he
Different
doesn't go to
breed.
Real Madrid next year.
Well, speaking of those
Speaking of-
Jags, Real Madrid, RB Leipzig. This has to be the controversial matchup, even for leg 1.
Like one with the goal that was offsides, that wasn't offsides. How does
Yes.
VAR count that? We talked about that last time, but VAR once again.
What's the point of having it if they're not
yeah.
going to use it properly?
You got Vinny Jr. He gets hit. It is what it is. He gets up, and he 2 hands throat punches RB Leipzig player. They
I think
go
it was
in,
Orban.
yeah,
the
they
guy
go
who
in
actually scored
VAR
for
and
Leipzig.
verify it. And it's just a yellow card. And he hits the throat or the head is an automatic red card.
Yes.
How is this guy not getting a red card for that? Then he goes on and he scores a goal a couple minutes later. That's total bullshit in my opinion.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, his goal, the throat incident. which should have been a red. But other than that, it was close. It was a close game. I think RB Leipzig got absolutely.
They got cheated.
They got cheated.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I mean, it was a 1-1 final.
Any fan, come on, let's be real. And then within that following same week or so, he does the same crap again.
So you got away with it.
He gets away with this anger problem.
Yeah.
We'll just call it as that anger issue. I mean, if you're watching this, bro, fucking go to anger management classes, because
he should have been red carded and banned for at least 2 or 3
come
games.
on, dude, control your anger. And then with the one with league play, the player, it was a tactical. It's a common thing where you take the jersey, you just ride the jersey.
Yeah.
Let's be
It's
funny to watch.
In the Euros a couple years ago.
It's funny to watch this guy just basically just snowboarding on this guy's jersey, just going for it, and then he's a hothead, and then just does the same thing, shoves and.
Yeah. This isn't your adult league playing at the
This ain't Sunday League.
Like,
come on.
What are we doing here, man? Like, you can't do that.
Professional.
With all these cameras, with VAR. Like,
But guess what, VR?
How do you have VAR?
They back his issues.
Yeah.
His.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But like, how do you have this
Attitude.
system that's supposed to manage all this, and then it's so poorly like done? Like, come on, like it could be so much better.
So poorly done.
I got
It's
another
ridiculous.
VAR controversies. We can talk about that for days, but like,
Oh, yeah,
it's
this-
a good idea, but just the way that they do it, it's corrupt. You know, they kept saying Barcelona for all those years was, the refs were on their side, but realistically, no, I think it's Real Madrid.
Well, wasn't there actually evidence of
That
Barcelona had money behind refs to call certain games?
It was Juventus. I don't know. Maybe.
You know what? Well,
Whatever.
yeah, that's a whole other discussion.
But Real Madrid, I think they're going to wash out in the next game. If they can't,
I hope they do.
If they can't beat RB Leipzig, which is
Barely.
it's a top,
They barely beat
it's
them,
a
but
top Bundesliga team.
They help with refs.
But the
Let's
refs
be real.
definitely helped them out. All right, next game.
Man, we predicted this. Man City,
City.
Copenhagen. Out of the grace of whatever God you pray to, I was hoping Copenhagen would to do something.
Yeah,
They did. I mean, they got 2 goals against Man City,
the
but
goalie-
it's just not
their
enough.
goalie made such a blunder, though, man. It was like
I saw
it
that.
was
Maybe you
kind
should
of a
take that mask
cross.
off.
Yeah, I was gonna make like a Batman joke, like Batman can't save you or something, but I mean, it's a
Well,
shot
he
in.
can.
His hands are over here. His body is not set. It's kind of a hard cross, hard shot, but you got to catch that. You got to put your body behind it. I mean, coming from a keeper, that's just it's not good, man.
Yeah, Man City took in aggregates. They took it 6-2.
6-2, 3-1
Easy money.
win in this game.
Yeah.
Holland scored a goal again.
Great to see him back.
Bodied a defender like
Al-
always. 2 guys.
Alvarez, Argentinian.
I do want to give props to the Copenhagen goal though.
I didn't see it.
They were obviously in the attack. They made a through ball attack. The guy ended up doing a give and go back to the guy that passed to him with a heel pass. He was wide open on top of the 18, and he just rocketed it in like that. It's a hell of a good pass. Taka, or whatever they call it.
Tiki taka.
Tiki taka.
The quick
Throwing,
passing.
the quick passing and
You
stuff.
said that's like the other day on FIFA. Sorry, EAFC. You want to play? You're like that tiki. I was like tiki taka. The quick passing.
It was Man City's going to be a tough team to beat. They just have a lot of weapons, and it's a solid overall squad.
Yeah, and later on, near the end of the episode, we'll predict our top 4 to go through to the semis.
Yes.
Okay, here it is. The game that we bet on here.
And unfortunately, I lost. So we
It's
already
a-
opened it up.
We're not a sponsor of Twisted Tea.
We're drinking them right now.
We're just drinking it.
But I only need a 12 pack, so I bought
thank
this
you,
for us
sir.
for the All right.
That's right. I took Arsenal to advance, but the only way they advance was in PKs, an absolute thriller of a game.
Yeah. It was upsetting.
I was watching that
The
game
funny part was
in my towel, naked.
we were. And at one point, I think towards the end, we were actually playing FIFA together online.
We were
And
earlier
then-
in the game.
And then he was like sending me updates and stuff, and he had to go to do something. But just like he's
I
like,
just
"Oh,
had to
I'm
get
gonna
ready."
win, I'm gonna win," and
Yeah.
I'm like,
And I sat there, Al, no joke, in my bed, in my towel, just naked. I'm like, I gotta watch this because this is the bet game. Who's gonna win the bet?
"Yeah, Gotta give it out to the goalkeepers in this game, though. I mean,
Fantastic.
0-0 the whole way, extra time, a lot of great saves, man.
Arsenal, they had a beautiful
Yeah.
goal though to put them at least level,
Yeah.
to bring them into that PK overtime situation. But yeah, Arsenal will be advancing,
Yeah.
but I think that's their
I want to
journey.
give a shout out to Pepe, though.
41 years old.
41 years old. He's still starting. He's the captain. He's still playing. And man, I hated that guy for so long because he was such a dirty player. But I mean, you got to give it to him. He does what he does, and he's still playing. And you know he's still playing in the Champions League at 41 years old. Where's Ronaldo at? Where's Messi at?
I can tell you exactly where they're at. Ronaldo's over at Saudi Arabia, and
Not doing
Messi's
well
over here in the
whatsoever.
MLS.
Doing pretty well.
Well, he can,
As we're shooting, they're playing right
as
now.
Ronaldo would say.
Can't do that.
He
in
got
Sa-
2 games
You can't
suspension
do
for
that in
that.
Saudi Arabia, but you can do it in every other league.
No,
you played in.
no.
They even tried doing like, hey, he's done this for years with all these teams. Like, it's not a bad thing. I mean, it is, but he's never been fined before.
He's stroking his stuff. Anyways, let's just move on from this
I
one.
hate Ronaldo.
I hate Messi.
He's a hell of a player. But
Whatever.
we can talk about that later. We got
Let's-
Champions League.
Let's go to the team that's gonna pay for it next round. Barcelona.
Oh man.
Oh baby. I think I was picking Napoli because I just hate Barcelona to advance, but to be honest, Barcelona was definitely the better team. Obviously,
3-1 in this game, 4-2 in aggregate.
yes. With Lopez goal,
Yeah.
couldn't tell you who that is. Not gonna lie, is that young kid?
I think so.
Another young kid
Yeah.
that they just brought through. Cancelo, I love him as a player. I really do. I'm upset that Bayern didn't pick up his contract.
Yeah. But
Because of
Cancelo's
our
goal,
situation.
man, that was such a lucky play. I mean, the guy there's other forward takes a shot. It bounces off the post. He goes down on his knees. He's pissed off because he thinks he just missed a sitter. And it bounces directly into Cancelo's feet, and he scores. And it's just like, the guy goes from being so pissed at himself to like, holy crap, we just scored a goal. Like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
man, that was great. It was great to see it live. And I gotta say, the Lewandowski goal, man, what
I was gonna say
an
Lewandowski.
unselfish play by his partner. Passed it across the box to him wide open for the easy goal. Like, he probably could have shot and had a good shot or a good chance to score, but he did a simple pass to Lewandowski, who ended up burying an open net. And man, unselfish. Roberto, love to see Lewandowski score. I miss that guy.
Yeah, but I mean, we got
You're not
Harry
a Barcelona
Kane
fan. We got Harry Kane.
to replace him, but Lewandowski, what? Yeah, I mean,
I'd rather
I still
take-
love him. I do.
I would rather want the Polish guy instead of the English guy.
Alright, here's some music picked just for you on music.
What?
Hey Siri.
We don't know what just what.
I'm gonna just drink to that.
Sorry, we don't know what just happened. I don't have Siri on my phone, so I don't know why I picked up.
I think I got a ghost in the house, man.
That's crazy.
I did find
But-
alcohol in the ceiling
but-
at one point, but
Barcelona did have the better numbers and everything. They were just the better overall
24
team.
shots, 24 shots, 10 on target. That was good to see him shooting. Good to see him scoring. I'm glad to see Barcelona move on, just for the hopes for Bayern Munich.
Well, that makes one. Okay. My favorite. I'm gonna say one of my favorite Champions League teams, Dortmund.
Dortmund.
I did not watch this game. Twisted Tea is not a sponsor, by the way.
Yeah, I was actually watching this game
You were sending me Snapchats of it.
because we're shooting this video on the last day of the second leg. So
Yeah, last day.
just a couple hours ago, 2-0 win, 3-1 in aggregate. Man, that was a good game.
Marco Reus,
Back and forth, man.
one of my favorite German players.
Yeah.
He's been so unlucky as a player, almost like a Ballack.
Michael Ballack?
Michael Ballack. As unfortunate with like injuries,
Yeah.
stuff like that. we're probably not going to see him in the Germany lineup again, but
I would love to.
he's
man.
an
Just-
absolute Dortmund legend.
Yeah.
A legend.
And he's been on that team, and he won't.
He's been on the
he
team
won't
'cause
switch.
he's loyal.
Bayern Munich's trying
That's-
to take him for years, and he's like, no, I'm not.
Marco
switching teams."
Royce is the Thomas Mueller of Bayern Munich. Loyal. They're just loyal to
I
the
mean,
club.
Dortmund.
I said
he's
Marco
the Thomas
Royce
Mueller,
is the Thomas Mueller of like Bayern Munich. Like Thomas.
I
And
get what
you
you're
get what I'm saying, right, guys?
Uh,
But you probably just called me out on some shenanigans, but
I
that's
did.
okay. But it's great to see him scoring. I just my heart is for him. I love him so much.
Glad to see.
And it's the only Dortmund player I would ever love on the current team.
Yeah,
Because Lewandowski was a Dortmund player,
he was.
but as
It was
a current
nice
player,
to see his Bayern fans, Hummel, Sule, Sabitzer.
Yeah, a
they
couple-
all went to Dortmund, and it was fun
Dortmund,
seeing them
Bayern, back to
play.
Dortmund, sort of thing.
Yeah, like Hummels and Sewell were playing really well, and I love anytime they shut down Chucky Lorenzo. Chucky. And I was watching the game in Spanish, and every one of those announcers were like, Chucky, and I was like, dude, screw that guy. Shout out, man, the last goal that Roos scored, it was such a great like segment of play, because PSV 90 plus 93rd minute, 91st minute, something like that, and extra added time in the second half. They have a shot to tie the game.
Mm-hmm.
The guy has a sitter wide open in front of the net, and he roofs it. He kicks a field goal.
On
Like,
football, buddy.
It was bad. So the very next play, the goalkeeper's got a goal kick. He clears the ball 50, 60 yards up the field. They kind of fight for a header. It goes back to the center back, who
Yeah.
he whiffs on it, and Roos is there in a great spot, takes it one-on-one with the goalie all the time in the world, and just a simple shot to the corner of the net.
Love him.
Amazing to see that guy get subbed
Love
out.
him.
Amazing to see him scored. Once again, there's another VAR call on this, which technically by letter of the law, Dortmund had scored a goal. They VAR'd it. His arm, from the elbow down, was offsides because he was leaning forward with his arm, and they pulled it back for an offsides.
Well, don't do that again.
I guess don't do it. It's like, how are you going to score with your arm anyway? Oh, that was upsetting.
Good old VAR.
Yeah, I like to see Dortmund continue to do well.
Not predicted, but what I wanted. I don't know if that was for our sponsor video that we did or our first episode where I wanted another German final between Bayern and Dortmund.
Yeah.
That might have been our sponsor video.
That
For
would be great.
shenanigans.
I mean, if Bayern can't win the Bundesliga table, if they could beat another Bundesliga team in the Champions League final, that would be
I don't
where's
want
the
them
final
to.
at this year? Is it at Allianz Arena in Munich?
Is it either this year or
is that
next year?
I can't
Might be
recall.
next year.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that.
Because I was trying to win a trip to next year's final in
Oh, yeah.
in Munich.
That
I'm
would
pretty
be
sure.
pretty amazing if we could go. I mean, one of our
Zinski?
goals. Yeah, one of our goals together is to go to Germany and see a Bayern Munich game.
That's our life goal. Can
It's
someone
a
fund it
goal.
for us, please?
Yeah, I mean, I could fund it, but I just don't want to. You know, we gotta plan it out. I've been to Germany before. I was in Cologne, and it was an amazing stuff. Amazing area. Got the Kaiba Cathedral. I love Germany. I love going there. I love the people. They were all so friendly. But man, if we can go together and go to a Bayern game, we'd have to in the supporter section. It's just the best place to do it.
If we're allowed to,
If we're
yeah. I
allowed
don't know
to.
how. I am a member of Bayern.
Yeah, I'm on their fan sites and all their clubs and everything, and I
Well,
like
like I'm
the,
an actual. Like
Okay.
member. That's how you got that.
Oh,
It
yeah.
says member.
Yeah, it's my new cup that Jesse got me straight from Germany, Bayern Munich cup. But we're talking about Dortmund now, so we gotta move on.
Yeah.
Well,
But
Bayern
Dortmund. I just hope you don't get mixed up with Bayern because
Yeah,
I want you guys to
not
go
yet,
far.
Not yet.
We want the Germans to go far.
Hmm.
And then the last game of leg 2, Atletico Madrid and Inter. I am actually upset with this one because I want a good Italian team to go through, and they did not do it.
Yeah.
They disappointed because they are absolutely running their league right now, Serie A.
Yeah, they're probably gonna win that title.
And
It was a good game
Done
for a
PKs.
fan. I mean, 2-1 game, 2-2 in aggregate, extra time, go to PK. Griezmann scored a great goal, and then I think it was Dupay. Is that his? I think it was Yeah, I think it was Dupay, 87th minute, tie it, to force it to go into overtime.
Damn.
Hell of a great team. It was a great match. I watched the last maybe like 30 minutes because I was watching the Dortmund game. I had to download an app. But at the end of the day, it was good. I mean, I like Griezmann.
Yeah.
I think he gets
I think we praise him.
I think
throughout.
he gets kind of shit on a lot in the France team because of Mbappe. But 3 misses by Inter in the PK. Can't
do
win
that.
games if you miss penalty kicks.
Cannot do that.
So that covers pretty much that covers all the games.
That calls the game. Now we're gonna pick the 4 teams that we want to go through to
Yeah.
the semifinals technically then.
Yeah.
Because this will be quarter.
Yep.
Because we don't know at this point, as we're recording, we don't know who's being matched up with who at this point.
Yeah, they didn't do the draw yet.
I think that's
So-
going to probably be this weekend. Most likely, like a Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday shenanigan
Now
type
that every
thing.
game has been played.
But we're just going to pick who we think our 4 teams to go
Yeah.
through.
So we got Barcelona, Bayern, Munich, Dortmund, Man City, Real Madrid, PSG, and Atletico Madrid.
I would love to see, personally, Bayern, Dortmund, Man City. They have to. Oh, and I with the VAR on this side, Real Madrid.
Don't stop.
Sorry, let's be real.
This might end up having to change with the draw, but
It could change. Yes, exactly.
Bayern Munich for me, Man City, Dortmund, and PSG. I think PSG.
I totally forgot about that.
I think that they have a good team. They got a lot of weapons. They got Mbappe. I think they're gonna make it out of the quarterfinals, and then it depends on if they get matched with Man City or not.
Yeah, it depends.
Because I think-
It depends who.
I right now saying this, I think Man City is gonna make it to the final. And I think that they might play against hopefully Bayern Munich. But yeah, I think PSG they can definitely make it out of the quarterfinals if they get matched with like an Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, maybe a Dortmund.
But at this point, it's a toss-up.
It is.
Other than Arsenal, I feel like they just skate by. I don't think Arsenal's doing jack
I don't
against
think
anybody else. I think Arsenal's run is done
Yeah.
after this.
Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, I think they're definitely going to lose. But once again, it all depends on who they get paired with. I mean, you can see
Yep.
Arsenal Atletico Madrid game, and then I think Atletico Madrid would win that.
Exactly.
But no, it'll be interesting. But let's talk about the future a little bit.
The future.
Yeah, we got
You talking about like next episode?
next episode.
Real quick, next episode will be around April, and we're going to talk Euros 2024 in Germany, and we're going to have a guest
Yeah,
to talk for Italy's sake.
yeah, he's a big Italy fan.
Big Italy fan. And
They gotta have at least
this
one.
guy is so delusional. he thinks Italy's going to defend their Euro trophy. But we're going to have him on.
you don't have
Shout out to you. You know who you are.
You won't
I'm not
have-
going to say who it is.
you won't have Cellini doing the arm dragging.
No,
against England
or
again.
yeah, no one's going to bite him either. You know, no gabagool in his blood.
Gabagool.
He's retired. He's done.
Get them some pasta.
What kind of pasta was that?
I don't know.
Big Z?
But
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that episode in April. Because that's when, at that point, all the teams should be qualified.
yeah,
Because in late March will be the playoffs for certain countries to get in the final 2 spots, I believe.
correct.
And that's going to be thriller. So we're going to talk about that when all the teams are qualified. We're going to have my buddy, good friend of mine, come on to basically defend Italy, as 2 of us are going to attack them with German. But I think we've mentioned before that might have been the sponsor video too on who we think who's going to take the Euros. But we'll talk about that. We're not going to say it now. We'll talk about that next episode. But that's going to be fun. But that's going to wrap up this episode. Again, our Linktree link will be in the description of our YouTube channel. It's going to have the European Sports, YouTube, TikTok,
all the links.
all the
sites.
links that you need in one section. And of course, please save the date for August 17th.
August 17th.
We want you there for the fundraiser.